guys, welcome to YouTube channel where hedging peso matters. So we're already here in our part 4 of fundamental analysis made easy, and the last topic that we'll be discussing for the day would be the earnings per share. So ano ba itong earnings per share? So net income of a firm divided by the number of its outstanding shares, the shares held by stockholders. Alright. So, I won't be discussing what this outstanding shares is all about. Alright, and the subscribed shares na subscribe ng mga stockholders or shareholders. But I'm more focused on how do we use this earnings per share for us to filter out kung ano ba yung stock na dapat nating bilhin or saan tayo mag-i-invest. Ano yung company na mag-i-invest tayo. Alright? So, punta muna tayo sa ating COLfinancial. Now, here, punta naman tayo sa ating research, fundamentals, and investment guide. Once na click na natin yan, lalabas ito. So, in my previous video, nabanggit ko like, I think a month ago, about diversification. Right? So, pag mag-diversify kasi tayo, we have to consider the class of the particular class where a company or a corporation belongs. Ano ibig ko sabihin? Like, we have banks and financials. Meron tayong commercial and industrial, conglomerates, consumer, gaming, mining, power, and property. So, ito po yung mga class. Also, of course, telecoms. Ito po yung mga class kung saan gusto natin mag-invest. Of course, on a long-term basis. Ngayon, sa power, alin ba dito? Kasi ang dami. Alright? Sa property, alin ba dito i-invest natin? Alright? Now, punta po tayo sa ating example. So, for instance, naisipan ko mag-invest sa bank and financials. So, yung isang portion ng pera ko, diba nga sabi natin, do not put your eggs in one basket. So, napag-isipan ko na piliin ko tong bank and financials. Isa dito, mag-i-invest ako. Alright? So, ngayon, this is where earnings per share would take place, would come into play. Para ma-filter out natin kung alin ba dito sa mga banks and financials na to, sa mga bangko na to, kung saan natin i-invest ang ating pera. Alright. Now, earnings per share. For example, dun sa first 3 videos natin under the fundamental analysis made easy, na-filter out na natin. For instance, ang supposing na-filter out na natin, na-review na natin yung earnings summary, yung balance sheet accounts, yung income statement accounts, na-review na natin lahat yon. And after all of those earnest studying, we came up with BDO, BPI, and Metrobank. Now, dito sa tatlo, if filter out din natin, alin ba dito sa tatlo na dapat ako mag-invest? Right. Now, dito papasok nga yung ating EPS, earnings per share. Consider natin ano bang earnings per share ng BDO, ng BPI, tsaka ng Metrobank. So, with BDO, 6.65. Sa BPI naman, 5.90. And then, sa Metrobank, we have 6.34. So, kung we are going to look at the earnings per share alone, most likely, we'll be investing or we'll be putting our money in Banco de Oro. Kasi, bakit? 6.65 siya. In comparison with that of BPI and Metrobank, which is BPI 5.90 and Metrobank 6.34. di hamak na mas malaki naman talaga itong BDO having an earnings per share of 6.65. Alright? So, sa BDO ko ilalagay, sa BDO ko invest. But, to further screen or to filter out, gagamitin naman natin itong earnings per share growth. As you notice, meron percentage. Alright. BDO, look, negative 6%. So, imbes na nag-growth, nag-negative siya. BPI, 5%. With Metrobank, 13%. Now, kanina, dito, looking at the EPS, liyamado tong BDO kasi 6.65. But now, upon further examination, with this percentage, lalabas na mas magandang i-invest right dito sa ating sa Metrobank kasi 13% yung kanyang growth. Even though 6.34 lang, but 13%. So most likely, ma-filter out natin na dito natin lalagay yung ating pera. So, but that is, of course, depending. Well, this is discretionary on your part kasi depende naman sa inyo kung saan nyo po gusto i-invest ang inyong pera. But this only serves as a guide, right? Kung saan po natin lalagay. Tapos dinidiscuss lang din natin the purpose of EPS or the earnings per share in order for us to filter out which of these things we have to consider of in investing. Alright. So, dito na po tayo sa ating summary. So, summarize natin yung lahat ng natutunan natin for the first, from the part 1 to part 4 of this fundamental analysis made easy. So, here, the annual net income must be increasing. Right? Always remember that cash must be greater than the receivables. The current assets must be greater than the current liabilities. The sales must be greater than the cost of sales. And the price to earnings must be 15 to 20. Right? I haven't discussed this, so I guess let's take time to discuss this. Alright. So, punta muna tayo dito. Quotes. And we click on highlights. Alright. Now, basically, lahat naman ng diniscuss natin about lahat ng diniscuss natin about sa dun sa mga previous videos that we had, yung earnings summary, yung balance sheet accounts. Alright. So, marami pa pong ibang analysis or that there are so many things that we could take into consideration para malaman po natin kung mag-invest tayo or hindi. So this is one of the easiest things para lang makonsider natin if such company is worth investing. And ito nga po, using this, malalaman natin kung saan ba maganda mag-invest, no? Alright. Sorry for this because my net is messed up. Pero discuss ko na lang. Price to earnings, dapat tingnan natin 15 to 20 lang siya. Alright? Kasi kapag greater than this, according to Warren Buffett, 15 to 20 lang dapat. Kasi if you exceed 20, most likely it's overpriced. Masyado nang mahal. Alright? So, okay. Basically, that covers everything about fundamental analysis made easy, and I hope this videos enlightened your investing decisions, and I hope to hear you soon. I hope to see you soon again. So, thank you guys for listening, and thank you.